You know, helping my mother in the garden was a glorious thing. And as a child, I learned so much about life helping her in the garden. I learned to count, because she would send me out in the morning to count morning glories, and she'd say, how many blue ones, how many pink ones, and how many white ones are there? And as the nasturtiums bloomed later in the season, she'd have me count the nasturtiums too. And as an adult, I asked her, I said, so did you go out every morning and count those flowers? And she said, no, my darling. She said, I could send you out on the back porch and I could have another cup of tea. So, you know, all's good. But I learned a lot from that. I learned my colors. I learned to count. I learned a lot about nature from my father, because I remember he took me and we stopped alongside of the road once. And we saw a lady slipper orchid that he wanted to show me. And a tree had fallen down in the winter and the orchid had grown up and around it and still came into flower. So he explained to me, he said, you know, there's going to be a lot of things in life that are going to try to knock you down. He said, don't ever forget that you can still, if you can't get through it, you get around it so you can still blossom and do what you need. It's extraordinary what you can learn from flowers and plants and gardening as a child. It really is. I tell you, for me, the love of the flowers, it really is. It's the love of the flowers. When I see what a flower can do for someone, whether it's the first flower, and really, when you see someone receive flowers for a newborn baby, how glorious is that? Or when you see flowers received by someone because they've had a loss, and you know that's the last flowers that have come out to celebrate that person's life. Boy, oh boy, it really makes you feel good when I can perk someone's day up, or perk myself up. I mean, sometimes I'll do a flower arrangement and I know outside it's -20. And I think, life is pretty good. And it really is when I get to do that. I celebrate life every day. And I see that with flowers, because you have to really enjoy them now. You can't wait until next week, because you think, you know, I'm enjoying next week, they'll be fine. Because they're not. You have to enjoy them now. It's like gardening. You have to know when your peonies are going to bloom, because you've got to enjoy them now, or your poppies, because you know it's going to rain. So you got to have them and enjoy them right now. And it's the same with what I do in my industry. I have to enjoy them now and appreciate what they're going to do now, as opposed to next week or next month or next year, because then all you've got is the memories. The power that a blossom can have to cheer someone up, to console someone, to make someone feel better is extraordinary. When I stop and go, about a rose, I know that everyone who sees me do that is smelling that rose in their head. Or if I mention lilacs, aren't lilacs beautiful? Can't you just remember how beautiful lilacs are? I know everyone that has just heard me say lilacs is smelling and thinking about those lilacs in grandma's backyard. And that's the power that those flowers have. And that's what draws me to it. It's the emotion and the power that they have. The floral industry has helped me extraordinarily. It really has. It's allowed me to not only interact with other people, but I get to enjoy flowers year-round. I get to personally see how much of a difference in your life a flower can make. Sometimes we go through life and don't really see that, or see how much of an impact you can make on someone else's life. But this has really allowed me personally to see how much an impact I can make on someone's life, just by arranging some beautiful flowers for someone else. It's pretty cool.